Hello friends, welcome to Moto360. In this video, we are going to do a quick walk around and test ride review of Suzuki Access125 BS6 variant. When it comes to Suzuki, Access125 is a remarkable product. Though they have performance bikes like Gixxer 150 and Gixxer 250, this scooter leads in sales and enquiries. So far, Access125 was a segment leader due to its performance, simplicity and practicality. But the scenario is not gonna be the same anymore, because Honda has upgraded its 125 Activa and Yamaha upgraded its Fasino to 125cc, and hence the competition is gonna be tough. Let's see if Suzuki has done enough upgradation to sustain the segment leader title. First and foremost, upgradation is on the fuel system, from carburetor to fuel injection. When compared to BS4 variant, the engine is more refined, more peppy, and mileage is also high. I don't see a big difference in power and torque output. Maximum power is 8.7 PS at 6750 rpm. Maximum torque 10 Nm at 5500 rpm, which is indeed 0.2 Nm less than BS4. However, that doesn't have any impact on the performance. In fact, it reaches 0 to 60 km in 7.19 seconds, which in BS4 it reached at 7.66 seconds, and it clearly shows initial pickup is improved. When it comes to engine, it is 124cc 4-stroke single-cylinder 2-valve air-cooled engine. Next awaited feature is the fuel lid. In the new variant, it is provided outside, so that we don't have to open the seat in petrol bunks, unlike the previous versions. However, there are no automatic switches or buttons provided to open the lid. Hence, you have to insert the key manually to open it. The fuel tank capacity is 5 liters, which is less than 0.6 liters when compared to the previous versions. Overall, the vehicle's weight is increased by 2 kgs. Next feature to be noted is the headlight, which now comes with an LED setup, while previous ones were made of halogens. Because it's LED, battery consumption should also be low. Road presence and night visibility is overall good. However, indicators, tail lights, parking lights are all bulb lights. When it comes to left hand side handlebar, you can see headlights high-low beam switch, turn indicator switch and horn switch. And on the right hand side, it has ignition switch, which is Suzuki's one-touch easy start ignition switch. While it was 12-volt socket in previous versions, it is now replaced with USB charger, and also it comes with LED illumination around the socket for easy nighttime access. Below the USB port is the front pocket, where you can place your mobile while charging. The pocket is big, in fact it can hold an 1 liter water bottle. There are 2 hooks, one below the seat and one next to the USB port. The leg floor space is really spacious, which is one of the best thing in the segment. It can accommodate all your groceries, bags, etc. As I mentioned earlier, Suzuki has done a good job from practicality standpoint. The seat is double stitched and looks premium. It is surprising that they had missed out on the side stand indicators and sensors, while the competitors have provided it. The front suspension is telescopic fork. Special editions has 2 variants. One is disc brake with alloy wheels and the other one is drum brake with alloy wheels. While standard variants comes with steel wheel and drum brake. I shall have the ex-showroom price details included in the description box. Please take a look at it. Front tire is 90/90 12-inch tubeless tire and the rear tire is 90/100 10-inch tubeless tire. Well, the rear suspension is swing arm suspension. For all the variants, rear brakes are drum brakes. On the dimension part, overall length is 1870 mm, width is 690 mm, overall height is 1160 mm, ground clearance is 160 mm and seat height is 773 mm. The keyhole comes with an lock and unlock mechanism. Every key has a opener behind it with which you can unlock the keyhole. There is a small button provided to lock the keyhole. This is definitely a notable safety feature. You will have to turn the key to the right to switch on the engine and to the left to unlock the boot space. When it comes to boot space, it is best in the segment. It is so spacious that it can accommodate a full face helmet. Boot space is 21.8 liters. If provided a light setup, it would have been easier for nighttime access. When it comes to instrument console, they have redesigned it so that it is partly digital and partly analog. Speedometer works in analog fashion while the rest is in digital. In the new version, around the speedometer is the Eco Assist illumination light, which indicates you if you are using the fuel efficiently while riding. It is made of LED and I shall explain the working mechanism of it during the test ride. However, the standard variants do not have this feature. There is one more inclusion to it. They have provided battery voltage indicator. However, distance to empty is missing. If provided, it would have been more useful than the battery voltage indicator. The front body is made of metal. The rest is of fiber. The silencer has an extended steel cover above it. Overall, the fit and finish paint quality seems to be premium. If you would need more classy look, you can install this visor. It is purely optional and they charge you extra. This time you have more color options. All look beautiful and premium. However, I would suggest you to walk to the showroom to pick color of your choice. You can see this Access 125 3D logo on the side of the body and also Suzuki badging provided on the taillight. Mirrors are completely made of chrome in the special edition, while it is ordinary iron and plastic in standard edition. Comparatively, fuel efficiency has improved in BS6 variants than BS4. Now it's 52.54 kmpl in city, which is 1.1 kmpl higher than BS4, and 57.22 kmpl on highways, which is 5 kmpl higher than BS4. Like BS4, this variant also comes with combined braking system. Under panic situations, when you apply front brake, it gets distributed to the rear brake as well, and similarly vice versa, which will save you from a skid. Let's move on to the test ride. Now you can see, the moment I turned on the engine, the needle in the speedometer goes for a full swipe. On the left hand side, you can see left turn indicator, engine malfunction indicator and I-beam indicator. On the right, you can see the right turn indicator, FI warning indicator and a dummy indicator. Below is the digital console, which consists of 2 trip meters, battery voltage indicator, fuel level indicator, service indicator, clock and the display brightness indicator. I am 5'10", I am comfortably seated and my posture is upright. Legroom is also very spacious so that my knees don't touch the front portion of the scooter. Okay, let's get started. Initial pickup is linear. The performance is very good in the low and mid range. 40 to 80 is the sweet spot of this bike. When compared to BS4 engine, it is more refined, it's more peppy and fun to ride. We can now look at the working mechanism of the Eco Assist illumination light in detail. When I give the throttle, you can see the blue lights on, which is an indication that bike is in performance mode. The moment I stop the throttle, blue lights fades and the green light is on, which means I am driving the vehicle in eco mode. So this is purely based on the throttle response. The more the greener, the more is the indication that we are driving the vehicle fuel efficiently. Now let's see this one more time. As I give the throttle, blue light is on. And the moment I stop the throttle, you can see now the light turns green. It's just not blue and green, we can also see a lot of other colors. As I mentioned earlier, the mid-range performance is really nice, which is 40 to 80 and it is butter smooth. After 80, I see a small dip in performance. After 90, it is flat. However, the top speed is 97 kmph, but to attain it, you will have to stress the engine a little harder. One thing which I really like about this vehicle is its high speed stability. Even at 80-90, it is more stable and gives me confidence. I would say the design of the scooter is the reason for it. Generally, scooters have more of the weight distributed at the rear, which tends to wobbling at the higher speeds. Well, Suzuki managed to bring it to the center, which makes this scooter outstanding among its competitors. I would say riding quality is excellent. Telescopic forks works well on the bad roads and speed breakers. The scooter is a good option to those who commute long every day. This scooter suits any personality, no matter if you are thin, well-built, short rider or tall rider, anybody. For example, if you have a well-built personality, I am sure you would have experienced a power lag while using 100cc scooters. Whereas in this scooter, you will really like it. Also, if you are thin, the sleek design of it will suit you and you don't have to worry on the weight factor of it. As I mentioned earlier, the seat is nice and long. If you and your co-rider are well built, you can still travel comfortably. Well, 125cc is definitely a fun to ride compared to 100cc scooters. That extra power will help you while overtaking on highways, to climb steep roads and to glide through the city traffic. If you ask me if this is a right choice for beginners or ladies, I would definitely say yes, because of its pickup factor, which is linear and not frightening. When it comes to braking, the stopping power is reduced when compared to BS4 variants. At 60 to 0 kilometers, BS4 stopped at 20.44 meters, but BS4 stopped at 26.07 meters. Though there is a dip, it is one of the reliable scooter in this segment. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, Access 125 has to compete with Honda Activa 125 and Yamaha Fazino 125. The review videos of those two bikes will be uploaded shortly in our channel. Well, I would say Access 125 is still a good buy in this segment. Any vehicle for that matter, I would recommend you to do a test ride before you decide upon. Particularly if you are looking for a scooter for ladies, I would suggest them to do a test ride so that they can understand if they can manage the weight and power of the vehicle. We do upload the pics of the vehicles that we review in Instagram and feature related updates in Facebook. Please do follow us on social media. The links are provided in the description box. Please share this video with your friends and relatives who have plans to buy Access 125. Hope you like this video. Encourage us with your likes and comments, and please do subscribe the channel. Until I meet you again, goodbye, take care.